Alright folks, welcome back to Airships Conquer the Skies. It's been a little while, been about a week. But I am having a lot of fun with this game, and I think I'm going to definitely continue the campaign until I win this campaign at least, and then we'll kind of see where we are. So we're taking over a whole bunch of places. We've got our tank up here, our centipede. We've got our HMS Explodotron down over here. And over here we have the Immoderate and the Flying Box, who have been doing very well for us so far. Next, I think we're going to build a Brobdingnag, one of the giant cannons with the giant land ships with the Imperial cannon. I mean, it's basically a cannon with a land ship attached. Let's send a spy to Ummerbund and infiltrate there. And to Sigun and infiltrate there to see what it is that we're going up against. And once again, the whole thing freezes the first time I start it for reasons that I don't fully understand. We're being attacked in Blackspire, and we don't have a good way to stop that, but we're going to invade Blackspire and take it back. And it looks like we're also going to lose Esseract, which we're still in the process of taking over. So let's move this tank to Esseract in order to stop that. We are clearly going to be getting raided a lot more over time. As soon as we fight these battles, I'm going to design another airship that's a little bit... I feel like the flying box might not be enough. So what do we have here? We have this little defensive structure that's been gutted and not repaired because we were in the process of taking things over. So that's helpful. And against that we have this thing. All right. Let's go to aimed fire, please. So that maybe you'll do some damage. And I guess they're just going to sit there. Oh, nope, here they come. Yep, they're going to board us. And we are going to die. Pretty sure. Pretty sure we're going to lose. Actually, we might have won. Yeah, we won. Sweet. Okay, so Esseract still being taken over, and we are attacking Kulunrovod. What do they got? Okay, so they've got this ship. This is a pretty cool little ship. I think it has stone armor. No, it might have steel armor. Yeah, I guess it has steel armor. That's what steel looks like. But they've got one ship against my two, so I think I can probably take them. Gotta move this guy back. The flying box should be right there. And let's start this thing off. You're on aimed fire. You are on aimed fire. Get the flying box down where it can use its cannons. We're definitely hitting it pretty hard. Get the flying box down in front. It is closing to very close range. I'm not sure why, to be honest. Yep, there go the balloons. There go the balloons. Oof. The explosions are real. We've taken a little bit of damage on the Immoderate, but honestly not too bad. Especially for how on fire we have this thing. Like, this thing is pretty on fire. Let's be real. Ooh, there we go. And boom. Goodbye. Alrighty. No, that's the problem. That's the problem. It's out of ammunition. Okay, gentle takeover, please. Gentle takeover, please. Alright, pause it up, because we need to look at our ships. So we've got the flying box, and the flying box is fine. Also, this is Grand Cannons, which I think I talked about before. The flying box is nice and all, but what I think I need is a ship with a little bit more pizzazz. We've increased our technology since we designed the flying box. So, if we look at our overlays, water is okay, except it takes a long time to get back to the propeller. Ammunition is okay, hit points are okay, pathing is okay, coal is okay. Once again, it takes a long time to get to the propeller. So, what I think I want to do is let's move the coal store. Let's put the quarters down here. Or actually, no, leave the coal store up there. Put the fire point... Got two suspendium chambers. Put a suspendium chamber right there. These are all corridors with ladders. Just take those out. We don't want them. We don't need them. Put the coal store there, where it's quicker to get to. Put the suspendium chambers there. We've got these two cannons. What I want is I want to add some of the weapons that we've got, like the grape shot cannons. Like this rifle, we can take that off and put a grape shot cannon facing backward instead. Or actually a Gatling gun. Gatling guns are quite effective weapons. Put a Gatling gun on there. Keep these cannons. Cannons are good and all. Let's put a deck gun up top, where it can provide some top firepower. And we can move these steel supply hatches up top. Great. That's fine. That opens up that whole space. We can remove that rifle and put in another Gatling gun. 2 rear-facing Gatling guns. And then we could, if we want to, close this whole thing up a little bit. Like, we have 2 cannons up front. We could go like that. Have a slightly smaller, boxier ship. That cannon doesn't have a way to get into it, so we'd have to move out 1 space, which is fine actually, because we would want 1 space anyway. And then we would need a... Where is it? We want a fire door is what we'd want here. Let's be real. Fire doors seem valuable in this situation. Let's put a fire door right there. And a fire door right there. So if the guns blow up, they won't necessarily take the suspendium chambers with them. And... wooden armor. We've got the guns armored in steel. And we've also got the quarters armored in steel, which is not necessary. Let's do that. Let's keep the guns armored in steel, might as well. That, I think, is a somewhat more powerful and effective flying box. Now, of course, it still doesn't have any defenses straight upwards. I don't think I really have much by way of weapons that will go straight upwards, except muskets and rifles. So what I could do is I could, I guess, put a rifle up here. Put 2 rifles on the top to shoot upwards, and then I would need some more crew as well. So let me see, if I put a rifle there, and a rifle there, then we take a berth. Then need a little bit of extra crew. 2 berths there, and then some steel decking. Like that. Corridor with ladder. Steel deck, steel deck. Could work. Or I could just move the rifles back. Like that. And have like a little rifle pillbox up here. That seems functional. Let's try that. It's not exactly a flying box anymore, because it's got this little pillbox up on the top. But, it seems like it could work. And it's got the Gatling guns in the back. Paradoxically, I think this in some ways gives it more firepower in the rear than the front. Because with 6 piercing damage, I mean, they fire 8 times. And they do just enough piercing damage to punch through anything short of steel armor. I think they do only basic chip damage to steel armor. So, yeah, let's try it. Let's try the new and improved flying box, and let's build us one. I can't build 2, but I can build 1. So let's go with that. Now, these ships, I think, want to invade. Let's actually pause real quick. You really have to pause a lot in this game. They have got 1 defense with rockets, a heavy rocket tower. That seems dangerous. And Ummerbund has one of those, plus a smaller pillbox. These guys have got primarily cannons. Let's invade Prompt. See how well defended Prompt is. Because we can always retreat. So they also have a rocket pillbox, and they've got one of their balloon ships. That's fine. We're going to pull back, because rockets are very inaccurate. And we'll start. They're both on aimed fire. And they're both going to target the ship. Do a little bit of damage. Let's move the immoderate up here and flip it. And the flying box. Oh, whoop, up. No, don't. I told it to focus on firefighting, which isn't exactly what I meant at this point. Move down there, you move and flip. Oh no, don't do it. Okay, good, that's fine. Alright, so we've torn the enemy ship apart. It does not have much left. We have taken a little bit of damage. Let's finish ripping that thing apart. And our cannons are accurate at longer range, so let's flip around like that. Is this thing still not... Come on now. Kill it. Blow it up. Stop it from shooting... Okay. Alright, get out of the arc of fire that can. Okay, you don't need to flip, that's fine. Just come up here. We're gonna focus on shooting, focus on shooting. And it has fewer rockets on the other side, doesn't it? So, what I want you to do is move and flip over there. Where there won't be so many rockets shooting at you. Oh, taking hits. Never mind. That was a bad decision. Getting close was a poor decision. Getting close did bad for us. Staying at range is our only defense. That bunker is very, very tough. And apparently contains a whole lot of rocket ammo. But honestly, we're doing fine. They're so inaccurate, they're barely hitting us. The only question is whether we can finish them off before ammo runs out, or if we're going to take a real lucky hit somewhere. Now, we've got a couple of hull breaches, so we're starting to be a little bit bad. We've filled them full of holes, but we haven't done any critical damage yet. We're both kind of in the same situation, where the enemy's starting to look ragged, but not really dangerous yet. All we've got is the two cannons. And the one gun on the back that keeps shooting at that thing. Okay, I don't like taking those hits amidships. I think I may fall back here. I've traded a ship for a ship. And I think that might be about the best I can do. Let's flee. And we're going to move back to... let's move back to Esseract, actually. In Esseract, pause. We want to build land ships. So we've got the Centipede that we've designed, which is a pretty decent ship. Got the two deck guns, the Gatling gun. What I really want to do, however, is to build a Brobdingnag, which has the Imperial cannon and can be used in a siege mode, essentially. That will cost 2,300. So, we're going to spend some time. Ah, we've got telescopes. Excellent. So we've got telescopes. Now, what we want is... We've got the Imperial cannon. We've got fortifications. Honestly, there's lots of things that we want. But for the moment, I'm going to go with heavy cannon. Heavy cannon are very powerful, albeit not wide angle of fire. And since I have... Pause. Nope, that's not it. I want to look at my research. Go research programs, which will make it faster. Speed up just a little bit. And be ready with the pause button in case something terrible happens. Okay. We are going to not design. We are going to build a Brobdingnag. Imperial cannon, couple of rifles, and a grape shot cannon on the rear for defense. Let's build it. Okay, Brobdingnag, here we come. Where are you going? You're going to Inesco? Move to Inesco. Yeah, you're not coming here. You ain't doing nothing. You're not doing anything. The HMS Explodatron. You know what? I've got it. I'm going to invade Sigun with it. The rocket. It's got a rocket bunker. I'm going to see how well the high-altitude bomber does against the rocket bunker. We're just going to move right as high as we can over the top of the rocket bunker and see what happens. A couple of hits will kill us, but if we can manage to drop the bombs... Let's do accurate fire. The Explodotron might die here. If it does, that's okay. Like I said, I don't... Yep, they took out the... Oh! Okay, yep. Rockets are one of the counters to high-altitude bombers for that specific reason. High-altitude bombers have to be fairly light and therefore weak. And if the high-altitude bomber gets attacked by rockets, it's not tough enough to survive. We've got $576. We've got this new flying box. Let's move it to Esseract. And in Perfidious Albion, we can build... yeah, I can't afford another flying box. So we can build nothing. We'll just wait. While the Brobdingnag completes. And once the Brobdingnag completes, we will move our troops in. Now you are heading for Blackspire. And Blackspire has no defenses. So, what I should do is move the flying box to Blackspire. I should also start building defenses. So let's get a... watchful readout. It is last generation technology, but I think it can probably do the job, temporarily at least. In Vaxenford and Ionesco. We can repair that. Scrap that. Actually, cancel that. Yeah, cancel that. Scrap that. And build a watchful readout here as well. Right there. They're going to hit Blackspire, but then I think we should... Why did I research harpooners? I didn't research harpooners. I wanted to research heavy cannon. Heavy cannon, please. They're going to hit Blackspire, and then we're going to land on Blackspire immediately. And it's going to be their ship against our ship, and I think the flying box can win it. Go to aimed fire. They're dropping. They're trying to get beneath us, since some of our firepower is top-mounted. The deck guns can't shoot if they're beneath us, of course. And actually, to be honest, they're fairly fragile. So we can actually get them in the arc of fire of the Gatling guns. And the Gatling guns can tear that balloon apart pretty quick. Yup. So why can't you move? Or why are you not moving? Okay, now you're moving. That's it. Yeah, if you wanna have a butt fight, that's fine. My butt is far more powerful than yours. There we go. That balloon is going. Come on, come back here. Come on. Honestly, this would be a pretty decent ship if it wasn't for the fact that it has a balloon. The balloon is a huge weakness. That's why I don't like balloons. I can get way up here and still hit them with the Gatling cannons, can't I? Yep, and their cannons can't shoot me when I'm this high above them. Because my arc of fire on the Gatling guns is wider than theirs. So we'll just sit here, spraying Gatling fire at them for a little while. There we go. And we're done. Are we not done? I feel like we're done. There we go. Excellent. Gentle takeover. And in Esseract, we have completed the Brobdingnag. So let's head to Ionesco as a staging ground. The flying box will also move to Ionesco. We'll gather the troops and launch our attack. Also, we've got dragons. That seems highly unfortunate. I'm not sure how tough dragons really are to fight, but I think that will have to be saved for the next episode. We're going to gather at Ionesco, and you're moving to raid one of my cities. Pirates. We will loot the city and reduce its income for a while. What defenses do I have? I have one. I have not been building defenses, and I really should have been. Let's build a centipede here. Okay, let's build a centipede, and let's take our airships and move back to Perfidious Albion in an effort to stop these pirates from doing what it is that they want to do. They're going to get there first. That's really sad. So, they're looting the city. They've got 2 balloons. I feel like I might be able to win this, to be honest. Oh, I can't command it, because it's one of my starting crappy bunkers. Well, let's see what we can do. I mean, they are balloons, so yeah, that happens. I feel like I feel like we're being effective here. I don't know what that ship is trying to accomplish. The reason I'm doing this fight is because even if the bar fills up all the way, see, the bar is filling up. What's happening is this bar fills up, and if it passes that mark, then the income penalty gets higher, because this is a raid mission. If it fills up entirely, then it goes up to 40%, but if I withdraw, it's minus 60%. So if I can fight this battle, it is to my advantage to fight the battle. And they ran out of ammunition. And so I win. Okay, that's fine. Great. And Perfidious Albion also needs to build a building. They need to build a watchful redoubt. I will need to design a new defensive structure sometime pretty soon. But for now, that one will still work. So, these 2 guys move back to Ionesco. Gather the fleet. And Ionesco invade Sigun. And Blackspire build a watchful redoubt, please. Actually, you might as well build 2. Because we are definitely going to need defenses pretty much everywhere. Where are you going? Vaxenford? Okay, we're fighting. They have got a high-altitude bomber and their rocket thingamabobber. We have got our ships and our pride. So, pause. You, sir, need to move back. You, sir, need to target that ship. You, Mr. Centipede, need to move forward. And you, Brobdingnag, also need to move forward. Oh, and you need to be on accurate fire. Please don't, please no. Please do not. Okay, yeah, they're dropping bombs on us. Which is no bueno. You need to move forward and flip so you can get some shots on them. Keep moving. Keep moving. Oh, look at that. The Brobdingnag. Winning the day. Oh. Oh. Victory is sweet. That Imperial cannon. Amazing. I don't know what exactly exploded, but something freaking exploded. Whew. Good job. I am counting that as a definite victory. They are bringing in something to bomb us, I'm pretty sure. Somehow I don't think this is gonna be good. Yep, bombers. Bomb you, Bomberson. So, we need high-angle anti-bomber munitions is what this is telling me. Oh. We did some damage there. We're super on fire, but we did some damage. Are we still alive? Are we still fighting? Okay then. Victory. And on that note, I think we're probably going to end this episode here. Stop it. Okay, one thing I really hate about this game, and I'm just going to say this, I hate the fact that this game can have multiple windows open, and it forces you to close them in order before you can interact with anything else. Like the pause button, the way this game works, moving is very important, like time passing is a very important thing. And if you don't have the ability to pause when you want to, then it's very frustrating. You could also do it by hitting space. I don't know if that's affected by what windows are open, but if so, that would be terrible. But in any case, thank you so much for watching. I will see you all in the next episode. In the next episode, we're going to keep designing airships. In particular, with the research we're doing right now, we're researching turrets. Once we have turrets and heavy cannons and all that kind of stuff, I think our design space for airships opens up a lot. And we can do a lot more cool stuff. It looks like high altitude ships with turrets on the bottom, land ships with turrets on the top. The world is our oyster at that point. So that will open up a lot of design space and we'll have a lot of fun with it. I'll also try to research fire extinguishers so I can scatter smaller fire units around and not have to have a big, chunky, giant water tank fighting unit. But I think that will help me as well. But in any case, thank you all so much for watching and I will see you all in the next episode.